I got all this fun. I was literally just thinking about getting another tattoo today.
Look at that, man.
I designed one. What a Kanye West?
His cousin.
Oh, Tony.
Yeah.
We up.
Is it live?
Yeah, we up.
Yeah.
Turn up.
Yeah, and the quality still up. What's that?
We out here.
What's out, man? What's out?
Bring us in, man. Bring us in. Get this jump right in.
What up? Welcome back. I am Ken. This is little fella here.
Hey, man. That's easy.
Hey man, we got some good topics for y'all today. The tattoos are fire. I'm thinking about getting some more. But we got some fire topics for y'all today.
Nefertiti.
We're gonna hit y'all in the mouth. And I'm always excited because, good topics brings good conversation.
Yes, sir.
Brings good laughter.
There you go.
Brings healing.
Healing.
All right.
Hey, don't interrupt no Funk Master Flex bomb, man. Don't do that.
Okay. All right,
so bring us in. Now, you bring us in. You bring us in because I know I'm passionate about the racial topics.
You need to start going off rehearsal. When we rehearse,
you right.
Before
I wasn't supposed to talk until 15 minutes in. You right.
Before we rehearse. All right. So the white guy who wanted Rosa Parks' seat suffered from ADHD and anxiety. Talk about that, Reggie.
We do not care. I'm telling you suffer from racism, my guy.
We did not give zero fucks.
Yeah, you over here telling us what is that? ADHD and anxiety.
I know what you think. I ain't just.
We need to figure out. Tell me.
I can go back. I ain't talking about just black. Everybody.
I'm going back in time with black forces, black basketball shorts, and a white tee.
You choose violence. Imagine going back in time, bro, and your battery died on the time machine. And you ain't tell nobody you were going. They can't come pick you up.
You can't ask for no choice. Hey, y'all got
how far are we going back? Because
we got our time.
I'm going to my mama's house.
Hold on, what?
How far are we going back?
No, how far did you think we were going back? Because you going to your mama's house?
The 60s and 70s?
Bro, your mama ain't not going to want to have that to do with you. Not that early.
I'm like, hey, I look like you, but you don't know me, but I know you.
You think she'd be like, dang, you do look like me? You think she'd see that? Mm-hmm. She wouldn't see that.
People don't see what people look
like. Yeah. Because think about it, you might look like your dad. Imagine your mama flirting with you or something like that.
I got a habit of walking in my family member's house. So,
see. Yeah.
What the hell?
The 60s was a wild time. Ain't you walking over the house?
I heard y'all had the reef over here.
Big man. The reef. Now you got to trick him say jazz cat.
Heard y'all was out here arresting my grandma on the thing. But yeah, so Buddy suffers from ADHD. So I think you the one. This is one of your topics, right?
Yeah. I don't know where it came from. I don't know if it was hearsay or what. But so if anybody who chimes in knows, scientifically proven, bro, we don't care. No, we don't. I just wanted to make that known because there were people actually sharing the post and be like, oh, this definitely gives it a whole nother level now. It's never exactly how it sounds. That makes sense because why else would he have asked for the seat? I'm like, because he's racist.
But if it was back in that time and they were supposedly gentlemen in that time, then what you asking her for a seat for? Right. Get your ass to the back of the bus. You ain't no goddamn clown coming. Get your ass in the back. There's no reason for you to ask a woman to get up.
ADHD or not.
I'm telling you, bro. But none of that matter.
Now I'll go back and pose as her grandson.
As Rosa Parks' grandson?
You said he gonna walk to her. Y'all was
did she have a kid? How old was Rosa Parks when that happened? I know she had kids, but when that happened, was she older when that happened?
She probably was maybe 20s or 30s.
That had to be pretty young to stand up against her.
Let me see. Look at that picture again. I can
I'm like, man, I heard you. Hey, you want who to go? Like what? No, boy, no, boy, don't do that.
Apparently, I'm not even finna muddy up the water though.
Nah.
We'll save it for another time.
I forgot to get that. I gotta get
That's
that.
look at that bad
Look at that
boy.
bad boy. Nah, you gotta get, man, don't get that nigga shit. No, he said that had me so weak.
The she probably about 30, 33.
What year it was?
That
I got
a smart thing to do. Yeah, to see what year it was.
And I picked that up with the year she was born.
We about to see
55 through 56.
55 through 56.
Yeah,
she was born in 1913. So she was about
40.
Yeah, she was about 40.
42, 43.
In her 40s and 50s.
Okay.
So she wasn't too old. Okay.
She's clever.
Oh my God. But no, she was not. He disrespected Auntie Rose.
What? Reggie said he gonna clap them cheeks of Rose.
Oh boy,
he said, "Hey,
who? Which? Since you done did it. What up, Bruce? I'm gonna ask you, Bruce. This is a question for you because I know you gonna say it. Who? Who is it?
I'm finna throw up.
You finna throw it? What that like you? Nah, cause what was that wrestling lady?
I was being funny. I was definitely what her name?
I can't remember. She looked like
you look
like Ron Eisner.
Yeah, what is her name? They used to be on
They used
wrestling.
to fold up.
Oh yeah, they stayed folded, but she was a wrestler, so she could take pain.
This. Oh my God. See that? see.
No, not in that way. I don't know.
Okay, you know
who?
who?
Maya Angelou.
You couldn't? No. Oh no.
You know she was a prostitute.
Hold on, what? You playing?
Like for real?
She was a prostitute.
Like her.
Like while she was doing poetry before?
No.
Oh, okay.
I
don't want that cage bird thing.
She changed her life.
I wondered how.
He disrespected Auntie Maya now. What up, LaDarian? What's good, man? We got a good show for y'all, man.
Oh, for sure. You said our nieces. Yeah, man. I'm trying to think of somebody.
He said Rosa Parks' niece.
No, Diana Ross, but she.
Oh, you going back there?
Diana Ross, in history. Period. Diana Ross kind of looks scary, bro.
Shaka Khan.
I'm talking about young Diana.
She ain't got nothing on.
You seen Young Shaka Khan?
What's her name? The actual lady who played Foxy Brown. What's her name? I can't remember right now.
Pam Grier.
Pam Grier
always had them titties out.
Who is that? Okay, she looked pretty right there. I'm thinking like Diana Ross when she was like mentoring Michael. Yeah, she was old at that point, wasn't it? They had a weird relationship too, bro. You ever went back and watched interviews?
No.
Bro, it
was Michael funny, bro.
You know who Shaka Khan look like? A young Meg Thee Stallion.
Shaka Khan, yeah, Shaka Khan was bad. I forgot about Shaka Khan. She was bad. She's bad now. Like, she
okay, yeah, she actually was.
She kind of like Nikki a little bit.
She do.
No, she kind of like Nikki.
She do.
Yeah, Shaka. I got it. Nah, I say Shaka.
Shaka Khan over who? Over Diana Ross. I about to say Diana Ross. I don't know.
She was okay.
He said the broadcast got interrupted. Which historical figure? You say it because I be trying to say things.
What beautiful black woman that has famous status that you would smash? Between
ain't necessarily got to be smacked. It's just like
between the 70s and back.
And they had to be black because before I thought about Pam Grier, I sure said Jamie. Was it Jackie Kennedy?
Yeah, I gotta go with Shaka. I'm sleep on Shaka.
But yeah, hold on, bro. Why Ariana Grande pulled up?
Because it was like how she feels about collaborating with Ariana Grande.
Shaka Khan, like I said, she aged very well.
And she was
yeah, because I saw the older picture.
And she was aged Black Panther Party.
Really? Mm-hmm. Like me, a courageous woman.
Shaka Khan?
Over Pam Grier? Pull up Pam Grier.
I don't know, bro. Shaka Khan.
Pam Grier?
Shaka Khan, she was doing a thing right there, man.
Pam Grier didn't age.
What Will Smith said? Shaka Khan.
She ain't aged good.
Shaka Khan?
Nope. I'm still that Shaka Khan.
Yeah, I'm still going with Shaka Khan. Pam Grier, she's pretty, but Shaka Khan, like she could be like bad now. You know what I'm saying?
bad.
He was finna say something else. He was finna say something else. I ain't gonna say it.
No,
But it's just the way you built up that sentence. You was
like
finna,
she look like she could be at this time.
yeah. And
Doing
still,
her thing. Yeah, still killing. Like,
young Cole would do good in this time.
And girl just look like that fine friend your auntie got.
Yeah,
You
I
know
agree.
how I feel about 18, man. Oh boy, see that just ruined it, bro. You can't get her unless you got a thick mustache like Eddie Murphy.
Now she like Meg to me from right here.
Yeah, look at that right there. Ladarian said, I don't know about Diana Ross, but I'm definitely taking down Tracy Ellis Ross. That
I don't know. Tracy Ellis Ross in our era though.
yeah, but I see what he said. She looked better than Diana Ross though. What you want? What about that?
She just became AKA too.
How you just become an AK? Hold on,
She honorary.
man. You just be honorary anything nowadays. No, I mean like she looks. I'm just like she good. Oh, but he okay. Let's be y'all. But let's yeah. You know,
let me see.
what is she done for the AKA? But she looked like she be an AKA. Reason I really said that because remember Kanye was an honorary masters or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, what did you do to get how you get an honorary degree? Like, can you put it on your resume?
Is George Clinton, D.L. Hughley, Anthony Anderson are honorary members of
So can they step
No, they they can step
without getting in trouble?
Yeah, they can step without getting in trouble because they honorary members.
Whoa!
I can see on
What's that lady name? I just thought about it. I know. I just thought about it because I was trying to find the.
Bruce agreed with you too. He said he with you all the way, and Pam Grier. He said Coretta Scott.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought and
the whole time
I did think about Coretta.
Every time I think about
Coretta Scott look good like that. Hold on, let me go look, bro. Hold on, bro.
Every time I think Coretta Scott, I think about the movie Selma. When he was like, "That wasn't me on that phone."
Hey, when I first saw that, bro,
I was sleeping in the movie, bro. Like I went to sleep before the movie came on.
They played MLK out like that, man.
I was sleeping before the movie came on, bro. And I heard the bomb and it woke me up. I was like, "Oh shit!"
I still ain't watched that movie all the way through.
Cause you can't.
But I just saw that part.
Cause he was looking like.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about Coretta. It's the old hairstyle. Yeah, it's the old hairstyle, bro.
I'm going with.
It's the old hairstyle.
Look at Martin right there. He want to smile in that picture.
Come on, man.
Martin looked like he was up to something. That
He was always up to something. He hang with
What's
Jesse
that lady
Jackson.
name here, man?
Jesse Jackson funny. That's a funny character.
She was
So you say
singer.
Shaka Khan, Pam Grier, and you said
I said Shaka Khan too.
no. He can't take it. You said Diana Ross. This nigga like Diana.
Hey man, hey, calm down, man. Everybody calm down.
Hey, when he said that,
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hey man.
good boy.
I want somebody to come on here with some wild. Oh, let me see.
I ain't what that lady
He said he would have knocked the wig off that with Tootsie.
man.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
that what it did, was it?
we got him. Ladies and gentlemen.
She was
Oh, that's the same one. Ain't it?
60s.
What did?
Female.
Oh, damn. It's just D.
Oh.
D8 right here. I wonder why. Oh, hell no. I ain't
I'm
watching.
trying to think that lady.
Okay.
Hell no, I ain't working.
We knocked the wig off of. When we figure out, oh boy, who this is? Let me see.
No, I'm trying to see.
That man, what that man with that blonde hair off of Media Man.
Golden Lord.
Look, show what you looking at. Show what you looking at real quick.
I'm just going through some.
Terry Crews wife.
Is that who that is?
He do look like her.
He do look like her.
Who you trying to think about? Eartha Kitt?
I can't remember. I'm literally just going through people who born back in.
Oh, they you see it one strike your interest.
No, I was just looking because I'm trying to find the person I just can't.
Eartha Kitt used to be bad, but the reason I can't, but look, I'm gonna tell you something. She was Catwoman, but I'm gonna tell you why I can't say that for Eartha Kitt. All I think about is Madame Zeroni.
I don't have any panties on.
Maybe you can't be Madame Zeroni. like, man, you don't get that demon next to
What she said?
and maybe you carry Madame Zeroni. Oh, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I would even know.
Crazy, bro. No,
You'd have been like everybody in the 90s.
Me and did around my head, Dennis.
oh, yeah, boy, you'd have been, boy.
She trying to have a
Boy,
baby
ain't
with
gonna lie,
Tupac.
boy.
Y'all heard the kid look like Jordan.
She do.
She do.
All right, she do.
Why do you want her to
That ain't the good picture though. Like it's
None of these pictures ain't got nothing.
What you thought? The kid?
Look
Yeah.
at this one. Definitely this one.
I ain't finna do that with you. Cause you ain't finna have Madame Zeroni in my room and lady you watch your mouth anything. Man, look.
I got about the road.
Okay, yeah.
I'm still good.
Man, you finna get that Madame Zeroni curse. What? Look, I'm gonna tell you, this one of the topics that I couldn't wait to talk about this week, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, the black nerd community has been just, it's been crazy. It's been a dumpster fire all week. So what happened is, Blurred Con was last weekend. All Blurred, for people who don't know, a Blurred is, do you know what a Blurred is?
Nerd.
A black nerd. So Blurred Con is this convention where
So what's a white nerd?
just a nerd. A word. No, just a nerd, because it's like a lot of the issues that black cosplayers have, and for people who have lives that don't know what a cosplayer is, it's costume play. You dress up as your favorite characters. So a lot of times when black cosplayers dress up, you have white costumes. Yeah, Cheryl got a big old mouth.
Morticia
though.
Adams.
But people, when you dress up as a character, you have a lot of races like, oh, that character wasn't black,
that ain't Morticia
or this and this and that. Look like it though. So the issue with it. So they was like, well, we're gonna make our own convention.
Yeah.
So if you have a black convention and you have a costume party slash what is it? I can't think of contest. How can a white person win a black contest? So that's why a lot of people were very angry, because it's like,
Niggas that want to smash.
hold on, what?
How can a white person win a black person contest?
He said,
Well, if the niggas was a judge and he wanted to smash, I'm gonna give you the
But you can't really be mad though.
people were pissed though, and
I
the
mean,
thing
like-
about it,
If they want, if like, cause think about it, if they want, y'all chose.
but see that was the issue. They was like, so I'm gonna ask y'all's opinion about it. Do you feel like she should have been allowed to enter the contest?
No.
No.
Nah, because that racism. I'm playing. What they call that?
Or you said she shouldn't have been allowed, or
No,
you
she
shouldn't have
should-
excluded her.
Nah, don't exclude her.
Don't
'Cause,
exclude
if she there, if you let her come there,
Yeah,
she
you
should
should-
be able to compete.
Right, and
Like
if she
I said,
should
if
be
you
able to
let- if
compete,
you
she should be
can't-
able to
yeah,
win.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like think about it. Like if you go into this event and you compete in the event, and they're like, "Dang man, we didn't know you had afro." You're like, "Man, what they got to do with it today?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you done let me go all the way, but it's a problem when I win though.
Yeah.
He said, but when I touch on it, it's a problem.
But I mean, like, you know, black races shouldn't. We as a race, we shouldn't be, you know, as prejudiced.
No.
With certain
But we can't do stuff like that because we know what it feels like. Like, why would you do somebody else?
And
And
see,
then you be like, all right, but don't do me like that.
Right.
You're like,
That's
all right,
the way I feel about it. But then somebody had a really different take, and I had to look at it though, because they said sometimes we create these spaces for ourselves, and we welcome everyone into our spaces for ourselves, and they get taken over.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, think about it. If you can't think about it like think about it like there's a pool hall, and like it's a white owned pool hall, and you're able to go in there, but you always feel out of place, and they don't cater to you in any way, shape, or form, right? You just out of place, and their whole thing is, well, make your own. So then you make your own, and then like other races start going into your place that was supposed to be a black space. So it's like, how do you? So that was their take. Like, how do we get our own spaces? Because there are definitely white spaces.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if it's not excluding other people, there are white spaces.
Yeah.
So it's like, when do we get our own thing?
Man.
So that was the take on it. So it's like, I agree.
You
Like,
don't get that space, just don't bring him, let him in there.
you said, just don't let them in. But see, then
Then how you
at
feel
that
too.
point, it's like,
but that thing,
Slippery
though,
slope.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like if you go do it, go all out.
And the thing about it, it got really ugly though, because they bullied the girl online and everything. She returned the prize and everything, and apparently her black friend urged her to enter the contest. So she was like, she didn't think it was gonna be a problem.
Shouldn't listen to black folks.
Don't listen to white folks. Don't listen to what black folks tell you.
Right.
Because
I saw it was this group, and this is before the convention the whole thing. It was this black nerd group. I left that day, but it was a black nerd group, and the guy made a post. And he tagged the admins or whatever. He was like, "Hey guys, I invited my white friend to the group because I think he needs to see, he needs a more up to date view of black people because he thinks incorrectly about black people."
Right.
And they rolled him out, boy. And it was just like,
bro, you shouldn't write nobody out for want to learn. Like,
no, they rolled the black dude out. He's like, "Why you going?" So you basically just invited a racist in so he can see black. He said he got an outdated view of black people. He want to show his friend. Like if why that's your friend? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So let's say
think about that though. What's an outdated view?
I don't know. Them titties too big.
Some people ain't never
changed. Too big for me now.
Hold on.
Bruce said his last one is Dolly Parton. I ain't gonna lie, man. Yeah,
I'm still stuck on
Jolie.
Jolie.
But
look at Cher, bro. She's 70.
Oh, I know who that is.
After 40 though, that's about it. She kind of coming back at 70, but 50 and 60 is
somebody
a little
just
rough.
ain't doing her makeup right.
Well, 50 and 60, I don't want no part of that.
Powdery.
So
powder.
Tell them powder.
You the pissed off powder.
No. I'm just trying to make sure that I touched on that topic enough. It may hit for the past.
What you got?
I got some drink in.
Man, you know what's in that refrigerator. I lost my whole train of thought.
You want some Hennessy or you want
This man,
Let me get a juice. I'm a child.
ain't no, and they don't want what he said in that refrigerator.
Kool-Aid or Capri Sun?
This is. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something now. You saved it life. You saved it life. You got to cut all that out.
I'm gonna clip it. I'm like,
all that out.
Kitty tried to kill Rich.
You'd have been whooped. But you going over there since you told my topic apart. Go talk about Joel Osteen. Ain't that your topic?
Yeah.
When is Joel Osteen?
Like,
Yeah, come on, get Joel go.
and then get the closing doors of the church.
That's him.
Hey, so Joel Osteen was trending on Twitter because he pulled up he done pulled up in a $325,000 Ferrari, and he has $4.4 million in PPP loans.
He pulled out what?
He pulled up in a $325,000 Ferrari.
How much he had in PPP loan?
4.4 million.
How you get that in PPP loan? Okay, you got a billion.
Yeah, the church.
He ain't paying that many people. He ain't paying that many people, man.
He said payroll, but he said it ain't just that facility; it's multiple.
He said
facilities.
Christian pull up.
I feel like this.
White man hop out.
This how I look at.
This man,
This how I feel though. I feel like if you're a pastor, ain't no reason you driving a $300,000 car. There's no reason.
If he really wanted to flex, he should have got him a Cadillac.
That's I feel like that's black preacher stuff though.
Ain't he in Texas?
Yeah. Texas.
Put some bows on.
So he pulled up.
On Tiffany, wood grade.
So he pulled up and like, did somebody like call him out on it or something?
I ain't finna call Joel out. Joel, you remember Joel didn't want to let them folks in that church.
He didn't let them folks in there.
He said, "Look, the flood is coming." Jesus said, "No." Bah.
They were like, "Hey Joel, it's raining out here." He said, "That man, no. He ain't let them in there though. He did."
Hey, I would have busted everyone out in that bitch.
I would have slid on Joel.
He who cast the first stone.
How y'all feel about that?
Him having that much money. Yeah, let me see the car. The thing about it though, man, I feel like it don't make no sense for like these religious organizations to have that much. You shouldn't be driving no Ferrari or nothing like that as a pastor. Because I feel like you're using church money for that.
Oh yeah. But they be saying like pastors be making their own money doing other stuff. But
what is he doing to make that kind of money? My pastor works on roofs. You see what I'm saying? My pastor work on roofs.
Yeah.
He a carpenter like Jesus was.
You better give him a next year.
Man, don't talk about my pastor like that, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with his church. His church don't need no upgrades. And he just got $1 million.
I agree with Bruce.
But he got to pay folks.
You said what now?
He got to pay folks.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I never could get with his eye. It's the way his eye look at
Them bitches too little.
What up, Shishi?
Hey, what up, Shishi? What up?
Hey, that man.
But, when Joel look at you, man, it just feel like he.
I'm gonna show you who got some scary eye. He a preacher too. That man ain't nothing but the one that tried to blow COVID away. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
The man look like Matlock.
What's that? Is that the same dude that he was like? He went over there and did something to somebody. He said, "I'm your pastor."
Kenneth Copeland. I'm gonna show you.
He look like Matlock.
Nah, that ain't the one. I know he's that nigga crazy though.
You can't tell me.
Is that the same man that he was on that like private jet or something like that? And they were asking him all them.
He don't look like he'd be on a private jet.
But he pastors be out of hand sometimes.
My favorite pastor, Reverend X.
Who the black pastor that he like a big
I know you talking about. You wildin', bro. He talking about old buddy to be up there dancing the juvenile.
I know you talking.
He said, "Pull the camera face so you can see me."
Who he a black pastor? I don't know. I had to search him. Hold on. Why did folks stand up there with him like that?
Well, I'm telling you, it gets hot down there. I mean,
Why ain't nobody in there?
It's Africa hot down there, man. And it gets...
How you know Africa hot?
He ain't talking about nothing. He literally ain't talking about nothing.
He just on that bit.
And that's what it takes to kill this thing. It hates...
I hate it, bro.
Ain't nothing in that church but deal.
You
You know they be like the Holy Spirit here. Nothing but deal.
Bruce funny.
Never deal with damn people.
He said, "I hate it, bro. Ever since they interrupt BET Uncut the show."
You know Joel. I hated Joel.
Boy,
This is the pastor they need to watch.
Nah, I like him.
Whoever your cameraman is, he be zooming in.
We gonna make sure you get him right.
Bro, he behind a green screen. He just whoever gave him studio time, bro.
some lady called her there and told him to start cussing. He cussed her out
He
so
said,
bad.
"Shut your ass up, biatch."
He said, "Go tell your kids what to do." That man there. But now, Joel Osteen used to come on there right after BET Uncut. You just got there watching the Yin Yang Twins.
I couldn't watch BET Uncut. I had to record it.
Why you couldn't
I was
watch it?
sleepy, man. I got sleepy.
You didn't want to watch it bad enough.
Nah, they gotta get up for school.
I'm telling you.
I want to be well rested.
That came on
But I
school
still
night?
wanna see it.
Yeah. I've been watching that on the weekend.
That's the point that it coming on that late. If it gonna come on at school, that means you supposed to be in bed at school tomorrow.
I was show up watching it.
Supposed
I
to be
was show
asleep.
up watching it. It had to been during the summer then, because I've been watching it on my grandma's house.
That shit during a weeknight,
I
nigga.
tell you, like the
I tell you,
KC.
I remember.
I was on that
figured out how to
Disco
record
Inferno
over-
video.
I figured out how to record over VCR tapes
Yeah,
too.
you were bold. You
I was
record.
amazing. I'm
was
recording
saving.
over wedding
Real
tapes and
red lady,
everything.
hey,
Somebody trying to watch somebody graduation.
I'm recording over wedding tapes and everything.
You
You got a copy of your uncle wedding tape? I sure do.
That bad here.
Like what Grandma said on House Party 3, that ain't no turtles, that's that ass.
Bad here.
I had that.
Speaking of that, let's talk about. We're gonna go to that one. It's a good segue into it.
Young M.A.
Yeah. So who was that? That was you.
Yeah, there's rumors that Kodak Black got young M.A. pregnant.
And I believe it.
Kodiak.
He said he like a
Oh, he did. Hold on. Now, where them rumors come from? Is she pregnant? Is she really pregnant?
Mm-hmm. She said she ain't.
She was on live talking, and for
She like that
a
late.
beard,
She
she
had
had
an
an
eyelash.
eyelash, like
I saw that, but they were old. I been saw that.
Resurfaced.
Yeah.
So what they got to do with the baby though?
To get her focus off having a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's I'm a man.
It's
now.
What that song said,
I was
oh,
once a
that little
lady.
song.
was
But
once
I
a
believe
lady.
100%. Kodak just got out of jail, and that's a good segue back
Yeah,
into
he
real
got
life.
he just got out of jail and he was in prison and he was used to looking at them
Boy.
them bull boys.
Hey,
So I mean, hey.
I believe it. Said Kodak look like a stud himself.
Yes, I swear. You do like a little stud.
He said we can hit by it.
We can get
Do y'all
back.
think Young M.A. would be pretty if she was like dressed like
I seen a boy now. There ain't no turning back.
Yeah, I think she's too far gone look
just
like
can't
that.
see
Yeah,
past
I can't see past it.
Nah, I agree.
But there are some that you be like, wow,
Yeah.
wow, you had a choice. I don't think she had a
Wow.
choice. Wow,
Owen Wilson.
wow, wow.
Nah, I can't go back. I can't pass
See,
it.
I thought she didn't like Kodak because he was verbally. Oh, I do remember that. They were saying he was verbally sexually harassing her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said he'll do what he said he'll do to her.
He said some real
He
rough
said
stuff.
he'll put that mouth on little baby.
No.
He said that.
He said his little Kodak.
I believe if she pregnant by Kodak, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm just trying to figure out. I don't care if she pregnant by Kodak. I'm just focused on the pregnancy. Is she pregnant
Or
not?
not.
I don't know.
That's what I want to know. Because
It's
if
a rumor.
she is, somebody slid.
Somebody lying, right?
Somebody slid.
They're rub off.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Sprint the block a few times, too.
A few times.
You said because it ain't going to take the first go around.
Hey,
Not
that man
no-
could have been
not
a
no
one-hitter
study.
quitter. He got
No,
he
this
got
thing
a
you
lot
gotta
of
sprint the
pressure.
block
on
if
him.
you-
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna ask a question.
Okay,
Because sexuality is a spectrum. We all know that, right?
That's what it is.
So if a guy were to have relations with young MA, that is a straight action, right? I mean, because that is a woman.
Yeah, she don't got no glizzy.
But let's talk about how much she looks like a guy. Where is he on that spectrum?
What feature say? Turn off the lights.
So you would.
I don't know. I wouldn't.
Now that's what it sounds like.
I wouldn't do anything.
It sounded like.
know which one this is.
What is it? Well, let's see what that one is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I couldn't do it.
You good? He said if she pregnant, she probably going to lose all her credibility. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because she pregnant. Yeah,
Like,
you
you
can't talk about what you go pull up and shoot now. You gonna get that scroll out the back of the car.
Hey, he said get the strap.
The correct word for stud. Is,
I ain't got nothing to cover it up. Put a bomb on it or something. Cut that out. While we on the subject, I'm telling you, because I'm over here just guessing. I'm kind of looking at that though. Yeah. But just something I saw before the podcast. Y'all know who Halsey is? She's a singer. I mean,
Yeah, I
she's
know
like
that.
you.
Yeah.
Halsey.
Yeah.
I heard
She
that,
got a
man.
couple of songs with MGK now, but anyways, she is never doing interviews again because she did an interview with this magazine, and they incorrectly used her pronouns.
What they say?
So her pronouns are they, her.
What?
Yeah, okay, yeah. So I'm still learning pronouns because I don't want to disrespect nobody
They
like
heard.
that.
What that means?
So your pronouns would be he, him, because you're a male and you identify as a male.
Yeah.
So she, instead of hers being, and I probably already did it on accident, instead of Halsey's pronouns being her, she, her, she wants to go by they. So instead of saying she went to the store, you would say they went to the store. So grammatically, it's
so
it's
if she say
incorrect.
they, then they can just change
what
it.
that mean, though?
I'm a nigga today. I'm a girl. I'm a nigga today. I'm a girl today.
I ain't gonna lie, that was the most confusing article I'd ever read because the magazine company.
I mean,
was-
why you want that? Though?
Bruce
Like,
Willis.
just break that down.
Cause they don't feel like they're that's why, like, if you ever seen somebody bio and they say he, him, or she, him, or whatever like that, and that's because it's like what's the word, non-binary. Binary means male, female. They don't subscribe to just two genders. They're another gender, so they get to pick their pronouns because he, him may not relate to them. You see what I'm saying? So they'll go by they. So you wouldn't say it's confusing. So I'm gonna say this. Like I said, I try my best to respect. Be patient with folks because think about it. We were taught grammatically how to do this stuff. So now, if I were to say he went to the store, I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just it's how it's. But anyway,
I don't know you subscribe to that. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
can't see a
yeah.
subscription.
Yeah, and they just automatically assume you're supposed to know.
Yeah. So she's
You need to
not
have
doing
a card
interviews
or
anymore
something
because she's
where you
upset about
before I
that.
start talking.
You need to have a card.
You can sit up and say,
Alright.
I'm telling you,
Just
bro.
put like he instead of he just scratched off and put like whatever you want to be called.
Yeah.
I can read. Okay,
I'm bored now.
let's figure out how we're gonna do this
Hey,
conversation.
It's hard. It's challenging. But I think that's like the way everything's headed to now, because when people first introduce, they say, "Hey, my name is so and so, and my pronouns are." So they tell you the pronouns in the
Forget
beginning.
it.
Yeah.
All right, now if like let's
That
say
ain't need no purpose.
like you had a hard time explaining and you weren't educated and you don't know, but you're trying to understand, they will literally attack you and be like, you transphobic.
And I feel like that's not right. You got to be patient with people.
And that's when I
Especially if
pull
they
out them
trying.
big guns.
Now, if you going out of your way to be wrong, like if I understand what you trying, if I'm going out of my way to like say, no, you this, you know, because for me, it ain't gonna hurt me to do it if you know, if
But
you
then I feel,
with that.
if I'm trying to talk to you and you know what I mean, I'm like, all right, let me say what I got to say. Then you can correct me later.
Yeah.
You know,
You said 'cause you still gotta say
yeah,
what you
because I
say.
still got to get this off.
Yeah,
Now, what if
you,
this is emergency?
You about like Bruce, and
You know what I'm
Bruce said, I stay away from that subject because my opinion gonna get me canceled. He said, in short, it doesn't make sense to me, but I respect it. And that's the way I feel about it, because it's confused.
Yeah.
I be confused, but I try to do right.
But I feel like that. If I'm trying to tell you something that's important, don't cut me
Hey,
off.
this man,
I
he
say-
wild.
I say
Look
you're
what I did.
wrong.
You see what he put up there?
Man.
I had to hide that comment.
I'm gonna delete it.
You might not be able to. That's in the World Wide Web. But that's the best way to look at it, bro. Yeah, you just like I said, you just try. If you want to go by this, and it's not gonna hurt me to call you by this, do it. But I get what you're saying. Like, hey, if I'm trying to tell you that,
whatever you look
I
like when
I
I
saw
they
a
coming
comment,
to be guns. You over here talking about they heave. All right, get shot.
No, I saw a comment that had two people talking, and it was like the guy was like, so I was talking to so and so yesterday, and he said her pronouns are, and then he was like, okay, well anyway, she calls you nigger. And it had me weak because it was like, now see,
He said, y'all need to put more on the show and let him drop some wisdom.
I'm gonna tell you something now.
On God, we do.
Y'all
Right
do
now,
that? That'd be
yes,
fun.
I love to do that.
yes, we need to call on her right now. Mo, what's on your mind?
I'm telling you.
If you saw the police
Mo
come
different,
across
bro.
the road, they wasn't even on your side of the street.
Friday.
Right, Mo gotta come on. Bro.
Yes,
Now,
Let's get him on here.
bro. I got so much respect for Mo. I watch his stuff every day. Y'all. I'm truly a big fan.
I'm gonna tell you something now.
Like,
Mo- Mo-
I hate Cameron.
Mo
bro.
gave
It's
a whole
funny.
book report on
What he said.
what it was.
My favorite.
NWA.
Bro, it just makes too much sense. Like, okay, I'm gonna prove my point. Why do you think NWA had a big impact? Tell me. It was about the shit they rapped about. They had a whole lot of Americans scared. Because the Americans thought they was living this life that they was rapping about.
Oh man, I do.
Nobody asked him for that.
I do love it. And
No.
I think that's what makes a great.
Yeah, no,
quality.
he just
Like,
came up with the content right there.
And that I think that's what amazed me about it, because I'm like, how you come up with these topics?
He just
That man, I'm telling you,
Had a
Mo
whole
gonna
lot
come
of
up with some-
Americans.
They had a whole lot of Americans.
Bro, my favorite one was he was like,
He tagged him, man.
yeah, please, Mo, come comment, bro. Please, bro, I need you, man. I support what you do. I'm a fan. I watch it daily, man. I promise you. Well, hold on, let me find that video. Where is it?
He ain't even trying to go viral. When he goes viral, he gonna be like, I meant to do that.
Yeah, Ninja Show.
What did he say?
Unfortunately, Buddy's dead.
What was that sound? Please tell me. Hold on. Please play that. Let me see. I think I got it here. I can play it with speaker.
What you talking about?
Nobody knows. He said,
That is as unfortunately, Buddy's dead. He rest in peace.
I'm gonna tell you something. He said that man went off on. That man went off more than usual out of nowhere this week. I'm tell you something. I don't know what, bro. Mo literally will be on there talking for 30 minutes about something. And if you know, Facebook just show you the last little bit. You don't know what this man cried.
Unfortunately, he's dead today.
He said, "Better."
What
was the one?
That alien got a hold to him.
What was the one he said? He said, "Man, I'm late as fuck."
He said, man, I'm late as
God,
fuck.
Bruh.
Oh,
Mo a character, bro. I'm telling you that, man.
bro.
Him and
That dude
Deesky,
had
boy.
me weak, man.
If
I
they
love
get,
it.
that's who we need to start that podcast with.
Him and Deesky.
Man.
Boy,
Two niggas in the room.
While we talking about Disky, we talking about rappers in the city. We say, was that you, the 50 Cent one?
Yeah, 50 Cent said he'll never do a verse.
Oh, he said it.
Yeah, he said he'll never do
Why
a
you
verse.
want to do it?
Why?
He said, "Could quarantine over with. We outside."
50 Cent don't care what he said.
He said, "No quarantine shit."
Who could do a verses against him though?
Pop Smoke.
That's his son. Nah, I'm just playing. But
That's just good. That'll be just good.
Yeah. That's what it
Yeah.
is. Like, man, it's a playlist here.
nobody.
Yeah, I say who can?
You were only like paired together people.
It had to
who
be
was hot
Dipset.
at that time.
Dipset as a whole.
I think they doing the verses against Wu Tang.
Eminem could go up against.
Until he play that, lose it, just lose it. Man, get to cut your man off.
That video funny.
Somebody turn that mic off.
Oh man.
Hey, you saw a message on Facebook when it was from Michael Jackson.
I saw that. Man.
And it was like, "Hey, it's Michael Jackson. Can you send me $600 so I can come back to the United States and perform?" And then he sent another message and said, "Hee hee."
Man, yeah.
Man, I said scammers don't give a damn what they say.
I'm telling you. Did you? It was one. It was a video. This guy, Nigerian scammer, called a dude, and he was trying to like get him to like finesse the information out or whatever. So he acted like he had the card. And then he was like, "You want me to put the card in?" He was like, "No, just send me the card." So he put the card in. And he was like, "No, don't send me." So he basically flipped it around where he got to do information, and he had to do like, "You need to send me a picture right now, or we're gonna keep charging you." And then the dude sent the picture. The Nigerian dude sent the picture. He in a room, but the floor is dirt. I like, you down bad. Is this your first scam? Yeah.
Hey, he in that prison.
What? Hey,
With that red dirt.
we need to do. I'm telling you, when we get up there, we need to film a whole episode in a dirt flow prison.
Man.
Like we the
We
main.
just go on the trip and commit a crime.
I need
Shoot
to
a
be able
flag
to.
up.
Yeah, over international waters.
I'm telling you now, it seems like it's so easy to go to jail international.
That's why
You
I'm
remember
gonna
old
stay in the
boy?
hotel.
He said
The whole
undercooked
time.
fish. Believe it or not, jail. He said overcooked chicken. Believe it or not, jail.
I'm staying in the hotel the whole time. I'm staying in the resort.
You gonna have to stay in a hostel.
I
That,
can't
that,
live
you know,
out.
that when you had to stay with them
Random people?
Yeah. Wake up and they took your drawers off while you sleep, but your pants still on.
You wake up and somebody being weird and it being in the corner.
Oh, you was? I ain't know you was gonna be in Hungary.
I said I rode on the train.
Yeah. You know it's legal over here.
You could do
That
anything
donkey
you
over
want
there,
to.
I rented that donkey. I'm finna take a nap. You can have it for a little bit. Like, hey,
He said I
man,
rented that donkey.
that you can do weird stuff in different countries, like rent a donkey.
I don't rent
Like,
that.
for what use would you rent a donkey?
You rent ass
We
anyway.
gotta run to the market.
That man, he out of pocket.
Cold, like,
I tell you, we started off on 50 Cent, and now he talking about prostitution.
But nah, I was listening to 50 Cent today. I like 50 Cent.
His old stuff.
Yeah, I was listening to his first album and Get Rich or Die Trying soundtrack.
I ain't gonna like that. Y'all seen Raising Canaan?
Raising Cain.
Canaan?
Nah, I ain't watched it yet.
It's kind of a spinoff of Power.
Oh, no. See, I wanted to watch Power first.
Fire, bro.
You
gonna
seen
watch
Power?
forever.
Nah,
If I started,
I can't get into Power, but Raising Canaan.
They're good.
Nah, it's just one episode.
I want to watch
It's pretty good.
Nobody Moves with Don Cheadle and I forgot old boy name.
It's a show.
Yeah, it's a show. I think
is
it's
that how
a
you
show
say
of-
his name?
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle.
I've been saying that man's name.
Don Cheadle.
I've been calling him Cheetle.
I thought it was Cheadle.
Is it?
I think so. Cheadle. I think that's how.
You know why Terrence Howard said he quit Iron Man?
Hey man.
I know he mad right now.
Because they wouldn't give me my spinoff money.
And now he finna get that. He finna, what is the Armor Wars or something like that, ain't it? Yeah.
Niggas in armor.
I'll tell
Fight.
you.
Hey.
Let me see here.
They been called Iron Giant.
I want you to read that. I gotta find the whole screenshot, but that right there.
You want me to read?
Yeah, set us up there with the girl.
So next topic says, if you were not married, if we're not, I'm sorry, I said if you're not married. If we're not married, it's my child, and I don't have to give my child that I carry for 9 months the last name of a man who isn't my husband. He's just a father, and he has no ties to it. even if we were married, I don't need to give my kids my husband's name. It's 2021.
How y'all feel about that?
I mean, you can do what you want to do. Just know that ain't my baby if you ain't got my name.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now, what if the dude
your
said
guy.
that? That's
That's
your
your
kid.
baby.
I ain't got to pay
That's
nothing. What
your
if
baby.
said, he ain't got my name?
Hey, yeah.
I go as far as when they try to get me for a DNA test, I insert a little tube. Well, damn, they swab it out.
You bet you had to pee in a cup for a DNA test?
Nah,
Oh, it don't matter. I don't care what the DNA test is.
You said that's your kid. You said that. You got on camera saying that.
But
It's not your baby. Hey, look, Drew, look what I got.
look what she said.
Do what she said. This ain't my
Jerry
baby.
be like, what we gonna do
He
DNA?
said-
No, we
Bruce said, man, that woman built her. I'm telling you.
Gotta be.
Like, she hurt, man. But I'm telling you now, she gonna be really hurt when she
Gotta be.
Like I hate when people say toxic and just border like just straight up wrong stuff, and then they end it with it's 2020 or 2021. Like, bro, so it's okay to be wrong this year.
You were hateful in 2020. It ain't just
I feel like that mindset is what get a lot of fathers who actually want to turn up. Somebody just bought a do-rag.
Man, I thought somebody wrong. No bells out here, man.
Buy nothing. But
With that, nah, that shit's stupid. Like that's all I can say is stupid, bro. Like I'm not gonna argue with you about last name or whatever. What legacy does your family carry on your side for this child to keep y'all last name?
right, and then it'd be a weird last name like
Jones.
yeah, like you know what I mean. The Jones out here.
She said like, yo.
Like
Yeah, duh.
it's like it's a rap. Like you would want your kid to follow in.
I'm gonna start my own last name.
You gonna start? What it gonna be? You gonna make up a last name? Make one up right now.
P. Sherman B. Wiley.
What? That's the address on. That's the address on Finding Nemo. P. Sherman, 42 P. Sherman Wallaby Lane.
It's a song like that too.
With the address.
He said he owned that address. I can't say it.
I think I want to take a second to share this. I guess it's a joke. It's the girl said she was in Family Dollar. She said the hardest I ever laughed was in the Family Dollar. What up, man?
Hey.
She said the hardest I've ever laughed was in the Family Dollar on Claiborne. The cashier asked the woman in front of me if she would like to donate money for juvenile diabetes, and she said I ain't even know juvenile had diabetes.
After that vaccine thing up, he gonna have diabetes.
That you, bruh.
I see.
Congratulations to Sam, man. He found out what he was having.
Oh, he can't. He don't know yet.
He know.
Oh, you just said he found out.
He found out.
What he?
He continuing on the legacy. Nas has a place.
Look at that. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations.
Yeah, he know.
What is it?
Congrats.
Oh, congratulations, man.
You gotta spell it out for this man.
I
You
can't
just
hear
said
'cause you
that.
I can hear because you
just said
I
that.
won't cuss over here.
Hey, everybody, kid, like Tory Lane.
That nigga do be snake.
I ain't gonna lie. Like he be spitting, like rapping.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know that.
I want to see
wasn't
him and
aware.
Drake go on song bar for bar.
Tough times. But here we
I went out there.
Here we are.
I want to hear him and Drake go bar for bar.
He gonna kill Drake. I'm gonna tell you that.
Both of them from Toronto. That's the A.
But it was
Bruce
shot
said,
off like Triple H.
Bruce said, I agree with the fathers is a deadbeater. They come to an agree is a deadbeater. They come to an agreement, but it's like men in general that don't deserve no BS like that. No, I agree. Like I feel like that mindset. I don't have a baby mama, so I can only say so much and be accurate. But I feel like that mindset mess a lot of good fathers up. Like I got friends who are good fathers and like the mamas like just making it difficult for no reason. Like why? Why?
No reason.
Like you hurting the kid at that point.
It's always it's like, okay, if your relationship don't work with the dude, like why you gonna make your kid relationship with him bad? Mm-hmm. If he did, I mean, if it was vice versa, the other way around, and he did that to you, then you'd be like trying to play victim.
One of the comments on that, they were kind of talking about how like women, I don't want to say women, just people in general. People in general they like, oh, I'm not ready to commit to marriage, but they be ready to commit to a kid. Like you can get a married, you can divorce a marriage, you stuck with that little kid forever. Yeah. So it's like one is obviously a bigger commitment, and you more willing to do this one than this one. It's like that's a little backwards.
No.
But congrats on saying you out here do it.
The man said nuts on the way.
This man,
Nuts on the way.
I'm gonna have to make some tags to put on the back of the car.
Nuts on the way.
My kid got nuts.
First car.
Somebody go. They gonna stop and ask you what's going on.
Now.
You
She had my
knock
car
it
when she
down.
got older.
Really?
You said
Now
what?
you gotta get it to her.
You what?
Cause she have his car when
Cause
she
she had
get
my car.
older.
Cause I told her she can have my.
Oh,
my
like
you
they
need
should
to buy
buy
her,
9, 10.
I ain't got nothing to see you to get my shit.
You need to buy her one of them paid in full BMW.
It's alright. I let her drive my car. It's alright.
He said, "But you go get that."
She
He
ain't
said,
get nothing new from me.
They gonna be yours.
She ain't get nothing new from me. I was looking at. I was looking them up today, man.
And a song.
How to get her a saw?
That'd be
I'll
fine.
get her a station wagon.
That'd be fine.
Nah, I ain't gonna embarrass her like that.
She said that bit all right. She ain't gonna be
She gonna have some beat in it. She like a beat.
No.
She be
I
like,
want my kids to
I had
just
some-
want something simple, something real simple.
While we got our viewers in here, I'm trying to run them up. We had more people reach out for advice. So what
All
do
right,
y'all want to help these people out?
Yeah, man. We help them.
All right, so
I'm
check this out. We got to do better not laughing at these people because they coming to us. It's hard. It's hard to come to people and admit that you wrong. I had a baby 2 weeks ago. Well, it's probably been about a week now. I had a baby. I had a baby 3 weeks ago. Boyfriend complained that his sex life is trash because I haven't healed yet. His mom paid $200 to his ex so she could satisfy him. He cash out his mom $200 from me without my permission, so I paid his ex. They say it's not cheating. Help.
that sounds like a lot going on. That's a lot.
That's wild.
That's a lot.
I wouldn't hurt though. I wouldn't need any heal.
And that was free. So, number one,
Unless she was tired.
that's a lot to unpack. For one,
But you said it's healing.
Yeah, it take like 6 weeks.
2 weeks. About a month and a half, month, 2 months.
hold on, bro. If the baby just got here, hold on. It's so
mean-
much to unpack. Why your mama know? Well, why his mama know? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. He said, let him get it now. But so, first of all, okay, this is my advice to you. Change your cash out password because he shouldn't be able to get in there and send $200 to his ex.
He paid for the coochie.
He paid his ex for it.
Hunter, how you gonna pay for something you done had?
If you
gonna pay for something, man.
You said so. If you real deal mad, you could definitely get them both locked up for soliciting and prostitution. I'm just gonna let you know that now.
Very true.
Yeah, that definitely. Well, you might go too though, because you technically paid for it. So, yeah, maybe you should not say anything about that. Jarvis had some very toxic thing to say. He said, "Yeah, that was a little bad. You blaming the victim. She got robbed and cheated on."
Giving out.
Why she ain't give her no mouth? Yeah, I'm giving her no mouth.
She doesn't feel like doing that. Either.
Yeah. So did he rent it? He just rented it. It was just a. It couldn't be leased to own because he owned it at one point. You can't own a person. Why do I keep going back to slavery?
Wow, this is what
Hey, second week. Have you ever read? It was a study they did. It was talking about how like if you were to start over the world, humans always end up making the same mistakes every time. Like you just accidentally
It's human
invent
nature.
slavery again.
It's just nature, man.
Dang.
People always want to be over something.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
always,
They don't never want to participate.
You feel like you can manage somebody else's time better than they can. Get over there and sweep that up. You weren't doing nothing. Yeah, that's my advice to you. Lock your cash out and don't say anything to the police because technically you paid for the prostitute. Then here's the next person. She says, my boyfriend got out of prison a month ago and he didn't tell me. I was still writing letters to him. I found out he was released when a friend posted pics of him at a party with another woman that another woman threw for him. We were together for 3 years. His number changed. What do I do?
First of all, a nigga in jail ain't your nigga.
Nope. I agree with you on that.
He just needed somebody to confine in during his hard time.
Why are you? I mean, okay, so
I understand you wanted a pen pal.
but here's the thing. I'm genuinely confused. Like if you with somebody and they go to jail and you ride it out with them, okay, I get that. But how do people be like falling in love with people that are already in jail?
But you can't see.
Yeah, like how did y'all meet?
Pen pal.
And I agree with Bruce. Move on because you. That's funny. Like he got out of jail and didn't tell her. So it right now is the dude in jail reading your letter, showing off like you wrote them to him. That's wild.
Get your news and everything. Pass them around. You know they selling band-aids in prison for $20.
Like band-aids, like bandages. What are they getting ready for a Nelly convention?
Nah, shit, you ain't got no band-aids in jail. You screwed.
I feel like you could just go to the nurse.
That costs money.
Oh, for real? So if you like bust your head, you
like,
gotta just.
if you hit your head, like, all right, why you? It's a whole investigation on why you hit your head. Do you think they really don't want to deal with it?
That's true.
You just gotta put a band-aid on that.
That's me. I would be the guy selling band-aids in prison.
Band-aid
Because I can't. What I'm gonna go to? I can't go to jail for selling band-aids.
They sell their own girlfriend nudes.
Do I love her?
I said an iPhone go about $10,000 in it.
Yeah, that's insane. See, I couldn't survive doing that because I know.
$10,000 a commissary. Well, some of them.
I mean, it's an iPhone though, bro. Like you probably can get a little track phone for cheaper.
Them about $400 or $500.
See, I wouldn't buy it because I know how much it costs. I'm like, man, that phone out there free.
Especially if you get caught with it, then it's gone.
And you just waste $10,000.
It's a wrap.
What advice did y'all have for her? Bruce and I agree. She needs to move on.
I don't know. Are you talking to niggas in jail anyway?
We're gonna assume they knew each other before, but apparently you didn't know him very well.
I'm talking to niggas I know in jail right now.
He's just a rapper. He seems like a really cool guy.
Yeah, that's my nigga. So like, that's the difference. But anybody else?
Is it? So if I went to jail, y'all wouldn't keep in touch with me?
Hell no.
Dead to me. Dead to me, kid.
I know, because I'm in there because you the snitch. That's why at the time he'll snitch on me.
I'll make sure you got some conversation.
You know what Rimble said? He said, a pen in a pad with a smile. You like snitching. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. Kenny wasn't putting that on my book because he'll be the reason I'm in there.
Oh, man, I've been there with you.
I'm just letting y'all know.
I'm gonna put my money on your book.
I'm just letting y'all know right now.
My money on your book.
Kenny snitch. I'm letting y'all know that right there. I found out. I saw a name on the I saw a name on the paperwork.
Produce the paperwork. Produce the paperwork.
Boyfriend of 2 years and I had a huge fight over missing rent money that I took. I figured I was leaving, so I secretly aborted our child. Wait.
I don't even answer that.
We're back together. He's so excited about becoming a father. I'm not pregnant anymore, just fat. I don't want to lose him. You first of all, you're a murderer. like you a murderer. She aborted the child and didn't say anything.
For the rent money, who took the rent money?
No, they had a fight over rent money that she took, and because she figured that they were gonna break up, she aborted the child. They fixed it and they're back together, and he still think he's gonna be a dad, but the baby dead. She done killed the baby.
Boy, if you don't get...
And she's not pregnant anymore, obviously. She just fat. And she don't want to lose him.
What Bruce Land comment say?
Move on. He need to move on. You need to go to jail.
And that's when you come back for like simp. Like niggas be simping.
She stole the rent money, which is a completely wild action anyway, because y'all live together. You stole from yourself.
That is true.
You chose homelessness.
I said now you ain't got nowhere to live.
Yeah.
You finna get beat up and you don't have nowhere to live.
You ain't got no baby.
Yeah, I don't condone like putting your hands on your significant other, but like if he hit you,
you okay with it?
Man, that's crazy what's going on over there. That's wild.
Cause ain't no way, bro. Like
that's wild.
think about it. That man worked 2 or 3 jobs.
He need to watch this so he could put 2 and 5 together. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something now. You think she stole the rent money and aborted the baby with it?
Mm-hmm.
Had to.
Boy, that was.
Yeah, it cost about $200.
He said, "Damn, double homicide."
Damn. Back to back.
That was one last week. That was the Mark Henry one. Okay, I just saw a video of my girlfriend getting a train ran on her by 2 of my line brothers.
Stop being a fucking simp.
And they finished at her bout, and she came home kissing on me, and I'm heartbroken.
Now he just
you need to be more than heartbroken.
Now
baby.
he just ate some planners.
He the problem.
He just ate some planners.
You wild right now.
just
You way out of.
So did he watch that video before she came home, or did he watch it after she been through?
If I'm laying in the bed and the baby beside me and I see a video,
That's the way he framed that. Is like he knew it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, hold on, man.
He okay with that? He okay with being a simp?
That's
more
by
than
the
simp.
definition. Yeah,
That's
simp
simp.
right there.
I saw a video of a nigga
you need to
simping.
go. You need to
That
leave.
nigga, boy.
I saw a video
And
of
you
a nigga
need some
simping so
Listerine.
hard. And then, you know, they do the little thing in the mall. He be like, "Hey, y'all together? Y'all been together for long? I bet y'all give each other y'all phone." And the dude will get a girl his phone, and she'll go
You
through
on
it.
a YouTube video?
Yeah, he'd be like, "Well, you give him your phone," and he's like, "Nah, I'm okay. It's about to die." And then and one dude was like, "It's okay, bro. She don't gotta go. I trust her."
It's a wrap.
Stop.
I trusted you until you said no.
Stop simping. Jesus.
We need to call the authorities. Yeah, because she's a menace to society,
Yeah, she's a
Bruce.
menace to society.
That
bro.
is insane.
That
gotta
bitch don't
go.
care about nobody.
And you need to check. I ain't in no fraternity, so I don't know how close y'all actually supposed to be. But I don't know, man. That's a little shice to the
I had
line,
our
brother.
bags packed when she came. I was like, "Babe, we going on the trip. I'm gonna put everything in the car, and then you just follow me here, and I'm gonna drive off real fast." And
But she still know where the house at, though.
she ain't got no key.
She just gonna call a locksmith and show paperwork.
Yeah.
She just got a key.
Yeah, she can call locksmith.
You produce
She don't live
paperwork.
here no more.
But if she can produce paperwork, they'll be all right. We'll let
Ain't no
you.
paperwork.
She gonna keep.
So
her
you
on
would
her
you?
phone.
I feel like if I got hurt bad enough, I do the long game. Like I'd be like, all right, yeah, we good. Like I act like everything all good, and I'm just squirreling money away. Like yeah, just give me your half on this right here. I'm gonna run it up there. Next thing, I'm gonna hide the little eviction notices, right? And she was like, "Hey, babe, where all your stuff at?" Well, I took it all to the cleaners.
She would have everything.
Oh, you can go to the office and be like,
You know,
"Take my
what
name
TV
off the
is?
lease.
You
You
had
know,
to
we
be
had
clean.
a bad split up. My name don't need to be on lease, and then you just dip.
And then I slide on a little bit of money not to tell her where I'm at.
You ain't gotta tell them nothing. You just dip. Change your number.
Really.
Block her from all your social media.
So if she don't pay rent, they ain't gonna try to hit me up for it.
no, because you took your name out the lease.
So whoever get to the office first.
I can see y'all
That's-
running that hard together.
Take my name on leave. Take my name on leave.
I was out
Why?
here first. Get your ass back.
Why? It's
I'm
literally
saying
a race.
Hey, y'all, I respect it because y'all got too much patience. See, I'm as soon as I know.
You out.
As soon as I know.
You out.
I won't talk. I won't talk.
It don't
You
take
gonna
me
come
long.
on home? So you gonna come home, walk past, and go back
It
to
don't,
the
it,
D
it
and
don't
get
take
out
me
your
long
home?
to pay my stuff.
The stuff there, you say you leaving it out. You nomad, straight to nomad.
Hey, you just gonna take your game. You just gonna take your game.
Hey, we outside, baby.
You gonna be mad when you see somebody in your clothes that you left there. Then you gonna have some stuff that you got
You
delivered
like,
to. They
you
in your
like,
new
damn, that
clothes.
outfit look familiar.
That's it.
I'm gonna be too far to see it.
Where you going? If you had
I
to,
don't
if you
know.
just picked up and moved, where would you
Hey, I
go?
don't know, man, but you.
He have been went to Colombia or something like that.
You come to Columbia.
Homeless with a coffee
Tell
can.
me, tell me,
Smash
tell
some
me.
change.
I ain't said no change.
Nigga went to Columbia and became a drug lord.
With linen suits. That's all I wear, linen, baby. Only the finest fairies touch.
Hey, you gonna have a hey,
Only the finest
your assassin gonna be like, man, we ain't killed nobody in months. You got somebody we can kill?
Oh
They
yeah.
gonna pull up on him.
That been playing out though. When I get there, I'm gonna come there like when Scarface made it to the U.S.
Yeah.
You know he just hustling his
Like,
way up. But when I get there,
He had to kill that dude
it
to
was
get
all
in though.
playing out from the start.
They whooped old boy so bad and stabbed him
I'm gonna pull
in the
up.
begin't.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up in the old school.
It took
Why,
me 2
I don't
days
know
to
why
watch it.
we don't drive them,
What?
but
Scarface.
Boy,
we don't
it
drive
do
them.
drag on in some parts.
I'm glad to do.
It definitely drag on. That nigga
Yeah,
tripping.
that bitch gotta go.
Yeah, she wild.
My attitude too bad to even see something like that and you come home.
I would. Oh boy. Double homicide, triple homicide.
If it ain't even no homicide, I'm like, yeah, nasty bitch.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I feel like I feel like I got better, bro. Like
Yeah, you definitely have. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie to you.
If I ask you,
You
what
used to get
like,
mad
oh,
sometimes. I be like, hey, don't do
asked-
nothing stupid there.
I asked you one time, I be like, all right, what you doing there? What you got planned? And you don't tell me if that wasn't in your plans what you told me.
So you say you the lie.
Oh, you lied. Now I got a key.
This man here.
Nah, for real though. My get the hell on game is strong.
You out of there.
Hey, I ain't changed. No,
He said he
See,
heartbroken.
mine used to be strong, but I
Leave.
feel like I'm.
Leave and call the authorities.
Right.
Call them before you leave because if you turn around, you gonna hurt them. And you need
Oh,
somebody. You need somebody to talk you out of it. Yeah,
You better call
yeah.
them.
That's rough. And leave them lying brothers alone, man.
Oh wow.
Nah, brother, I'm tell you that, boy.
The last one that we got is this is from another fella. The girls be toxic and the guys I be feeling bad for.
Being toxic, they just don't know.
Me and this girl were super close.
Put it on
I told her I was gonna shoot my shot at this other girl. She said yes, and she got really irritated. The next day, she said she's cutting off our friendship and took all of her stuff out of my room. Should I leave it alone or what? Hold on.
Huh?
What?
Friends anyway?
It seemed like one of those situations where you ever talk to your homegirl and you be like, hey, I'm gonna talk to old girl, and then they get upset. It's like they were saving you.
That happened to me.
You see what I'm saying? Like, or they homegirl want to talk to you and they like, nah, I ain't gonna put you on him because I'm saving him for when I'm ready to stop friend zone him. You know what I'm saying? That what it seemed like. You know what I'm talking about?
Also, like the homegirl wanted to hop down, but
yeah, but she
pretty much like, nah,
but she wanted him to.
I want him.
She wanted him to put two and two
Yeah.
together.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's selfish.
Oh no.
That's super selfish.
I did that before though. That happened to me.
What you did? Like had on ice?
No, I ain't have on ice shit. I just asked. I'm like, hey, is this a good girl? You know, I'm asking information about this girl. And then when I get with the girl, he's like, you played me. I'm like, but we never had nothing going on. We was just cool.
She said you skipped over her.
She didn't give me no hint.
You know how.
I mean,
we talked about how women flirt.
I ain't gonna say we didn't give me no hint. You just ain't let me know what you wanted. Like, I can't take a hint. I can barely hear niggas' footsteps on Call of Duty.
And that dude be hard. And they got that loud music.
So I can't take no hint. First come, first served. She ain't open her mouth. Yeah, she ain't open her mouth for nothing.
He said then she can't hunch. That boy Bruce said something about, he said we gonna hunch accidentally on purpose. Yeah, he say anything, boy. Accidentally on purpose. That man.
What about them green flags?
Yes. While I find the screenshot, lead us into it.
We always talk about the red flags in relationships. What are green flags in relationships that you need to know? And that is,
you want me to go over the ones that are listed, or do you have some that like you immediately think of? You want to let's okay. So
you want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go. You can do yours first.
All right, brother. Nah, I was like, to confide in a woman, like you confide in her and tell her about everything, you know, how you feel and stuff, and she don't throw it back at you.
I definitely agree with that green flag.
That is a good green flag. That's rape.
Bruce said hunching without asking. That's a green flag. Just he said
that man be
always consensual.
All right, Bill.
So you did one, then I do one over here, and then you, if you can think of one. All right. How you feel matters to them as much as how they feel. That's a good one.
I don't think females match, feelings to a point where it's understandable and it's mutual. It's always I thought.
Yeah, I think guys are just expected to not have feelings, and that
you just can't. You just a man. That's all they want you to do.
What if you were trying to tell somebody how you felt, and they were like, "But you a man." But you a man. Man, that'll make me so mad.
I'm like, bitch.
I am a man, not a Terminator.
I guess they want you to walk around that bitch and be like,
Everything
okay?
Good. You on fire. I'm all right.
Nigga hurt like hell.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga lost his job and everything.
Boy.
Yo, that nigga was so fucked up.